in the draft league. I think my opponent just sent me an invite. Ooh, 92 and 85. God damn. Let's go. We need this.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Set the tone.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. This defense for the Steelers, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. You look at this Steeler defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Letting our nuts hang, fellas. Fuck it.
They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Hell.
The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19,
They'll set up a throw.
He'll
get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw again. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jerome Baker. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now back to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Cook will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
Set the tone,
I
fellas.
kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert. Probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I
would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Better get something going, fellas.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game. Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
All right, I got a pretty good on that.
37 yards on the punt with no return.
Notifications.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. But how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Sometimes you got to just be lucky, fellas.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Hubbard is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 5-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
Let me down, fat boy.
Looking to put a drive together. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And Cook has it, left side. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 19 Lions.
They're going to look to throw. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
First down. First down at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, get his ass.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh!
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 27. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. Take over.
Back to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They go play action here on first down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Okay, ready?
Second down and 3.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come 19, come 19.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Nice.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
Oh, right on the heels of the pick six, another ball intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here we go, Shaq. Ready.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
70 Lions. Go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A try here for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Steelers 10.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
One more time, fellas.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up Pitch complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
Russ, we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Roma Dunze, his first touchdown on the
new ball
year.
game.
And the Steelers are back within a score. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
D up, fellas.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Real disappointment for that last one.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a give up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Tell them, Coach. Tell them.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
His short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion they would have picked.
What are you talking about, man? What? Okay. I ain't using my timeout.
Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. Oh, this is going to be fielded defensively. And remember, this is a live football. He's past the 30.
Motherfucker.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, this can happen when you get man coverage on a tight end. This is a nice route. He's just going to run a corner to the left side and find some open space. That's asking a lot to make a linebacker run with him. And this ball's on the money as they pick up a 1st down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw.
Come on now.
And he will have the Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
72, 18, Pioneer.
They'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
70 Lion. Check, hurt. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check in, let the beat.
Complete, it's Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Theo Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead. No gain on the play there, second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert. He's tied in over the middle. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, this offense hasn't been at their best here. They've made some mistakes. They've been frustrated. They've been largely shut down. But then you look up and say, wait a second, this is a one-score game. So they're still very much in this, and they're on the move here with a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. He finds Wilson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. They come up now on 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And now here's a carry heading left. And able to work his way down to the 16.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Looking in.
No, that nigga is fucking
Now we're in
wow.
the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Left wing 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
Back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown.
Almost
Taking
fucked
the
that
lead
up.
late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. We'll get this into the hands of the Dunze. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Can you pick a play?
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Can you pick a play for 2 plays?
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Say, hey.
That pick.
Cup 19. 19 Lion.
They're going to look to throw. It's the right side here, complete. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7, Hawk 7, Panther Street. 79 Broncos.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
There we go. That time.
That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over, but sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side. Defense stood up in the final moment and came through with the interception.
So for Dallas, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
We ain't deserve no review of the highlights in a long time.
One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start at SoFi Stadium. The Rams at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is the Lions wideout. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. And do you believe this? It's a 93-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is the Patriots wideout. He's going to get a step downfield and run under the deep ball. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Pats are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is Jaden Daniels. He was slinging it all night long. This one of 6 touchdown passes on the evening. The Nighthawks bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from EA Sports.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready. Ready. Hut. Get it. Let's go. Ready. Let's go now. Go. Ready, ready? Here we go, here we go. Ready? Go. Come on, come on. Hit. Fix the eagle. Ready? Tag. Six. Here we go. Shot. Let's go. Ready, ready, ready. Let's go. Ready. Get it. Hut, hut. Hey, go. Let's go now. Ready. Go. Hut. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Ready. Ready. Come on. Come on. Tag. Ready. Here we go. Tag. Hut, hut. Ready. Go. Let's go. Ready.